or crime dramas? Yes. Hello, IELTS writers. Welcome to IELTS Juice. Let's start assessing an essay today. The prompt says, in many countries today, crime novels and TV crime dramas are becoming more and more popular. Okay, so the crime genre is on the rise. Good, sort of. Why do you think these books and TV shows are popular? What is your opinion of crime fiction and TV crime dramas? One small thing to note, guys. You see the consistency, crime novels and TV crime dramas here in the topic. Then we have books and TV shows, and then crime fiction and TV crime dramas. I see two elements, and somehow this is important for IELTS, that when you look at crime or you're going to talk about it, you just don't focus solely or only on books, or just focus only on shows or TV series. IELTS wants you to actually talk about both. So the paper-based traditional methods of reading a novel, or watching a TV series based on that novel, or maybe it's a completely genuine original idea all by its own, and that became a TV show. This is important at IELTS, especially for those who want to get a high score. These elements are there for a reason. They are not there for an option. It's not there that you are allowed to either talk about the books or about the shows. No, you need to address them, and you need to develop them, and you need to tell the IELTS test that you actually understood the question by showing it in your essay that, yeah, IELTS, hello, I understood that you want me to talk both about the book and the TV shows. From the regular perspective of IELTS, it's a two-part question, and the two questions each presents us with one main topic to talk about. So each question has one main topic, two main topics we need to address and develop in the task. That is separate, guys, from what I just told you. So two elements, two main ideas. Each question here, this question has one main idea, the other question has another main idea. And in each of these main ideas, when you talk, you need to mention books and shows together. Let's continue. A recent study by an entertainment agency. We don't know the name of the agency, so a recent study published by, or you don't even have to say published, by an entertainment agency suggested that more than 60% of people prefer reading crime novels or crime dramas. Yes, drums. I'm sure we wanted to say dramas, not drums. Nowadays, crime novels and crime dramas. Okay, now, yeah, I know for sure the writer wanted to write it. This is just, it's just an error. Crime dramas on TV are gaining increased popularity in many countries. In this essay, I will discuss the reasons behind the behind the popularity of the crime novels and TV shows, besides my opinion of them. I am now intrigued. I am actually very interested in seeing what this essay has to offer? Let's find out. First and foremost, I believe that the publishers of the crime books and TV shows are running advertisement campaigns to increase the reach of their materials. I like the discourse marker here. I like the topic sentence. We're going to talk about the power of advertisements on the popularity of these kind of books and TV shows. I also like that the essay understood this key element that we need to mention both the books and the shows in our essay. So I mean in their sentences, in its sentences. So now I see all the elements that I wanted to see. I am very happy with the sentence. For instance, it's a little early for an example, but let's see. It is not unusual to see a recommendation for a crime novel while you are surfing the web or reading your mail. Fair. That is not an example, but in some cases it can also be an example. So it's a gray area, guys. I need to read more. Surprisingly, the recommendation ads are smart enough to suggest a crime novel that is, and this is extra, that is written with the same language as the targeted customer's language. Aha, okay, now it is shaping an example. Okay, so the example actually is your first language, let's just say it's Hindu, and then you go online, and because of your preferences, the ads which are going to be shown on the page for you are going to be about crime novels which are written in Hindu. Okay, I like it. That's good. I actually like that. Likewise, I like the example here. Likewise, streaming platforms. Okay, now good. You see, guys, we talked about the book. Now let's talk about the shows. Streaming platforms such as Netflix suggest crime TV shows to the customers even if they are not interested in crime dramas. How come? They will recommend crime shows that involve the customer's favorite actor to increase the chances of the customer watching that show. I like it. I like the structure of the two sentences. So we had one sentence about the books and then the second sentence about the shows, and the shows are again illustrative enough for me to understand. Is it in a full format? No, I see the example is given as a description. It's not a bad move. It's not a classic move. And I may still have some questions, or I would like this to be a little bit more detailed, but that's all. It's nothing bad. This is a very good development, actually. There's nothing bad about it. All I'm saying is that there is room for improvement here. So this was the first part. This is the first paragraph. In the first paragraph, I realized that there were, for books and shows, there are elements. Advertisement plays a very important role here. And I really understood the whole structure from the beginning to the end of the paragraph. Oh, there's another paragraph. Also, in my opinion, is this also really necessary? Let's see. People tend to read crime novels and watch crime dramas because these materials include new concepts and ideas. Oh yes, it is. We are still talking about the same topic, and we're still on the same question. The question which was why these shows are popular. So here's another reason. And crimes are not popular among many communities worldwide. Therefore, reading or watching crime materials will fulfill many sides in people's minds. Either it feels, which is rather wrong, not correct, but it fulfills many sides in people's desires. Maybe that is what we actually wanted to say here. I mean, collocation-wise, I mean, the words that go together. There is a good lesson about collocation on the IELTS Juice website. I'll put it in the description below. Do check it out. Again, it's a very short lesson, but it helps you understand what the concept of collocation is if you haven't done it or haven't read about it, or this is the first time you hear it from me. Do check that out. It is quite informative and it takes only 2-3 minutes to read. All right. So I have two reasons for why it is for both books and TV shows. The first one mentions both of them. The second one, I guess, is similar. The second paragraph is similar in both because they contain some ideas, some exciting, exhilarating, maybe some thrilling concepts. So they are very nice. These crime novels, they are usually very adventurous. They're filled with exciting moments, let's say. So I can relate to it. It's a very short paragraph, but it's standard. I see 3 sentences here. So it's, to me, it's very standard. The size of the size at first made me think that maybe it's a separate thing. It's a separate paragraph. Also, the word "also" I thought was used inaccurately, but it turned out to be quite correct, quite okay. Next body paragraph. So it's the third body paragraph that we're reading. I personally do not like or support reading crime novels. Oh. And watching crime dramas because of the message they carry. All right. Excellent topic sentence. You know why? It's short, to the point. I know I'm going to read the writer's opinion, and the writer's opinion is clear. He or she doesn't like novels like this, or TV shows for the same reason. And the reason is the message they carry is not good. The sentence ends here, and now we're left with the question. What type of message do they carry? Oh my God. You don't like them because of a message? What the message is? Now I'm thirsty for more. So now I would actually like to read ahead and read the rest of the paragraph to see what it is all about. Again, we keep starting the sentence immediately with an example, and we make the example to do both the job of an example and of a sentence that describes the situation for us. That is hard, and I already see this is not ideal, but don't get me wrong, the essay has done a very good job in executing this. For instance, in many novels, they represent the criminal. The criminal here is the protagonist, the first role, the main actor. The criminal as a kind person which might influence others to commit crimes. Does this guy influence others in the movie or the book to influence others in the movie or the book to commit crimes, or by us readers, when or movie watchers or TV series watchers, when we read or watch, we are encouraged to commit crimes. That needs clarification. The message of the sentence is clear. My point is something beyond this. Again, some more items to think about. Similarly, in crime dramas, they usually promote th. Like, these guys are my colleagues, and they want to promote the correct pronunciation of th. I'm joking, of course, guys. No, no way, no. They promote the criminals. It's the. They usually promote the criminals as brave people. I need a comma here, which is not true in my opinion. Okay, I need more development why you believe it's not true in your opinion. They are not brave. Okay, they're cowards. All right. But I need one sentence more than this. Just we cannot just simply say, yeah, in my opinion, they are cowards. I agree. I know. I'm with you. But still, I want to see more instances. Or I want to see more support. To recapitulate, the publishers of crime novels and TV shows play a major role in making those materials popular. Also, another also kind of repetitive. People tend to read and watch crime dramas to fulfill some aspects inside them. Yeah, to fulfill, I mean, to meet some of their needs, some of their spiritual needs. How about that, huh? Maybe another, do look it up, guys. I mean, a good collocation would serve us well in essay writing and letter writing, and in some cases, report writing. So learning collocations is a very good tool for all of us. It doesn't matter at what level of English you are at. I don't like crime works. That's the writer knows that work is uncountable, but when it comes to art or a production like this, an artistic production, it becomes plural. So we can say works of art. I do not like crime works because they carry misleading messages. I understand. I also understand there are misleading messages, but I wanted some instances or examples of the misleading message. Something that I can, I don't know, put my finger on and say, yeah, that's misleading. Like, these guys are brave, but they're not. Okay, give me one example. For instance, they just all talk and they look very tough, but when the police arrive, they all escape. If you're so tough, why don't you stand your ground and fight the police? No, they don't. Why? Because they only show their toughness to the weak. And when the police with guns arrive, they flee, they escape. And that is nothing short of being a coward. 359 words. Let's look at the band descriptors for task response. Yes, all the elements, the two questions were addressed and sufficiently developed, but it wasn't full. There were some of the elements were overgeneralized, and I wanted more examples. The example alone couldn't do both jobs, the job for describing the matter and also giving me one example at the same time. Although they did a magnificent job with a ton of efforts to actually execute it, but I mean, I respect it, but I think 7 is the maximum for task response. Coherence and cohesion, the information was presented sequentially. My major issue was with the overuse of some discourse markers, like also. The paragraphing also was well done. Could it be better? Yes. Yes. with the organization, with the inside the paragraph. Like you have a topic sentence, very good topic sentences, but then the supporting ideas needed to be in a level by level structure. So you needed to explain something, and then you need an example to support whatever you just explained. And both roles were merged into just the example. Vocabulary, very nice. Apart from a little drum that was somewhere left there, and some slips. So yeah, there are occasional errors, but the errors weren't that many. I mean, you were with me, guys. I was just reading sentences one after another, and I was really thrilled with it. That is the same story with grammatical range and accuracy. Again, the sentences were written correctly. Even some complex structures were written accurately. There weren't as many as I hoped, of course, for a full coverage, like a wide range of complex structures, but the range was sufficient. This definitely deserves a 7. I really enjoyed reading it. And this is a very good representative. This is a healthy writing. This is a healthy essay. And it's a very good representative of the writer and the writer's thoughts on the matter. I wish your essays, letters, and reports are going to be as magnificent representatives as this one was for us. On that note, I wish you a lovely, crime-free day ahead. Stay safe. Bye for now.